Hi, this is Sony. I am going to try video blogging today because I think it would be fun and I also wouldn't have to write on a blog for today and yesterday. So, here we go. This makes me a little bit uncomfortable because I am talking to myself, like literally just staring at myself. So I will do my best, and I hope you enjoy. So let's see, what have I done? Yesterday was a day off from school for students here at HAC, so we didn't hear little voices singing in the morning and kids running around, and it was really sad. But they had the day off from school, which was awesome for them. And so instead of teaching or learning Creole, which is what we normally do, we went to a book fair in Port-au-Prince, which is about half an hour that way, which doesn't help at all. It's about half an hour drive away, and driving here is quite interesting. There's lots of people on the road. There's lots of tapas. I'll put a picture up. They pretty much just like party. They like play really loud music and kind of like a taxi bus service kind of thing. And so the book fair was at a sugar plantation, or what used to be a sugar plantation. There was about 6 or 7 sugar plantations here, but like Haiti used to be really big in producing sugar, but now it's not as much, and so this one closed down, but it had a lot of the old equipment. So anyways, that is where the book fair was at, and here it's actually pretty hard to find books. I mean, there's not really like a bookstore you can go to, so having a bookstore, a place that teachers and students and anyone in the community can get books and order books and even actually talk to the authors, is a pretty cool opportunity. So we were able to see that yesterday, and it was just this big area. It had food and drinks, mostly it had people buying books. So there'd just be like tables with authors and books and such, and there was like long lines to see people, and then there was like a big music area where they played music. So yeah, it was really cool, and just to get out of the compound. We haven't really been out and seen anything besides like the area like right around here since we've gotten here, so that's always exciting. And we went with Sam, who is the director here, so that was cool. And then, yeah, we didn't really do too much else yesterday. We just did some work, and I learned a little bit more about the project, and I think my short-term project goals is to clip the chicken wings of the chickens who are in the back. There's about 4 chickens in the back, and about 7 little chicks running around, which are super, super cute. So my job is to clip the chicken wings so the chickens don't fly off and get into other yards and create havoc, as they've been doing. So I think that's one of my goals, well, along with other ones, of course, for next week. Yeah, and today I got up and heard this children singing, and it was so beautiful. And I think it's, yeah, anyways, and then we had Creole lessons, and I learned about verbs, and we like learned a whole bunch of verbs, like to dance, which is danser, or to eat, which is manger. Actually, I do have a list right here. Anyways, and then we also learned the conjugations of them, which it's actually super easy. Like, you don't even have to change the verb itself. You just put whatever tense you're going into before the verb. And so if you're like using present tense, you'd use, or present progressive, you use op. And then, so you just like place that, and then you're like, I did this, or whatever, like I. So then you say like the I part, then the past or present or future, and then the verb. So it makes conjugations awesome. Yeah, so we did that, and we had a quiz in class, and our teacher, whose name is Lornor, is really awesome, and he pretty much does a lot here. he teaches us, he teaches English, he teaches Creole, he just kind of like is a program director guy. So he's super cool. And then this afternoon we had language classes, and it was like language conversation day, but a couple of students didn't take a couple of tests this week, so I like proctored their tests and gave them spelling words and did that. And actually the really cool thing was afterward, we talked about, there's kind of always conversations usually afterward, about anything. So they want to talk to me today about where they could go to the university here. And all three of them I talked to are interested in going to the United States, and so we talked about how that would be able to happen, like what tests you need to take in order to have that happen, applying for scholarships. They said that the universities here are really hard to get into. The ones that are paid by the government, or the ones that are paid by government, you have to basically know a government official or basically know somebody to get in, to get like a free education. And then there's private universities, but according to them, they're actually like not that good, and then you have to pay for them. And so, I don't know, it was just like really interesting talking with them, because I guess the university education like is something I just take for granted, that it's like, oh yeah, I'll definitely somehow be able to get an education in whatever I want to study. And I guess just the, even though I do have a lot of critiques about the United States, but our education system, and there are a lot of critiques I have about the American United States education system, but it is, I think, very inspirational and encouraging, I guess, for other students to be going to the United States and going to the University of the United States, in the United States. So yeah, I hope to be working with them and talking with them about, how to apply for those scholarships, and definitely to like make that happen. So yeah, that was exciting, and we just had dinner, and yeah, that is about it. Oh, it was kind of awkward the other day. Well, actually, no, it wasn't awkward. We just went on a walk around the area, and it was just really interesting to see what is going on here, and like the way people live here. And I think even living here, it is like semi-removed from how other people living here having like electricity and internet. But yeah, it's just really interesting, and I guess kind of sometimes like hard to comprehend, I guess, of what people's lives are like here. Like I can talk to students and see sort of talk about, I guess, try to understand like what it is like living here and what the situation is like. But I can't, like, even being here, I feel like I just can't like comprehend it. And I hope I'll be able to understand it the more I'm here and the more people that I like talk to and stuff. But yeah, it's awesome being here. Like, I really, really love it. The other interns that are with are really cool. They're just really cool people. So yeah, I couldn't be happier, I guess. Yeah, so I think that's about all I have to say for today. And I hope all of you guys are watching this are doing awesome. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments or anything else, just email me or write on this board. Okay, that's about it. Bye.